All right, y'all, so we have completed the dining room table. Let me see if I can get a good angle for you guys. And this is what it looks like, and I really love it. It came out better than I thought, guys. If you remember, when I was telling you guys about this before, I had gray napkins. And so my daughter, Ivani, actually suggested that we needed more blue. She said it was very sandy, but we didn't have enough like of a water vibe, and I really wanted it to be coastal. And so I returned the gray napkins, and I got these teal napkins, and they are beautiful. These little napkin rings come from Amazon as well. And then, guys, this is that netting. So it was kind of a little bit difficult to work with. I was not sure what I was doing, and it's kind of long on this side. I can actually cut that. But yeah, it's supposed to be like kind of messy, kind of looking like fishing net. So that's kind of the vibe we were going for. But I think it turned out great. I didn't know it was going to be like the length of the table. So that was a nice surprise there. And then the bolts right here, guys, I told you I got these from Michael's. So I have 4 of those, and they're all different. What this one looks like. This has like a little orange starfish. I really like that touch. And then this one is just like, yeah, a starfish there. So that was neat. And then the shells, we just kind of spread them out. If you guys remember, I did something similar when I did for fall. I kind of spread out the pine cones over my floor. So yeah, we just kind of scattered the shells in no order, just kind of scattering them around the table. And yeah, so these plates right here, the regular plates, I got these from Dollar Tree. And then these scallop plates right here, I got these from Ross. I went to so many stores trying to find more of these, and I could only find 4. So I just kind of put them, I put one there. I have one there, one here, and then I put the last one there. So I just tried to scatter them around. And then these little placemats, I can't even remember where I got these from. I don't know if it was Amazon. Might have been Amazon or something. I got these around fall of last year. And then the placemats here, these kind of coastal placemats that I have right there, I got those from Target. So I'm not very good with like decorating and stuff. I can have a vision in my head, and I'm just glad I was able to kind of pull this off. And I think it really looks great. My daughter was saying that she doesn't even want to eat at it at the table because it looks so great. So I wanted to just bring you out here with me for a few minutes, and I want to tell you about this book that I am reading, guys. It is, and I am late to the game. I am really just getting into reading, and I am quickly becoming addicted. And so I heard about the new book that Kennedy Ryan released called Can't Get Enough. Everybody's talking about that book, right? And that book is the last book in the Skyland series. And so I didn't want to go right into that book. And so I wanted to start with the first one in the series, and that is this one, Before I Let Go. I am absolutely obsessed with this read. You know, it's just about a couple. It says their love was supposed to last forever, but when life delivered blow after devastating blow, Yasmin and Josiah found that love had its limits. It couldn't save their marriage. I mean, right from the beginning of this book, it's one of those 2 perspective books. Right from the beginning, it just grabbed me in and held me. The characters are so relatable, and I can just sort of experience what is going on in such a real and palpable way. Yeah, so I'm really excited, guys. And so I have read 7 Days in June. I read Before We Were Strangers. That was a really good book, guys. I would highly recommend it. I would rate it like definitely 4.5, 4.6. I didn't connect as much with the characters, with the description of the characters, like the description of like the main character in that book, and I can't remember what his name is now. He was supposed to be a very attractive, 30-something, white guy, and they described him as having like maybe long hair, and he put it in it said something like a man bun or something like that in the book. And they were describing him, and I'm sure he's attractive, but the description was not attractive to me, right? The storyline, the plot, wonderful. I mean, excellent, well-written books, and I want to read more books by Renee Carlino. But the books that I've read by the Black authors, first Tia Williams and now Kennedy Ryan, I can relate when she describes the male characters. I can relate. I can feel that. It's just a different experience for me. I hope to be done with this one. I'll get done with this one in May. And then I did go ahead, guys, and buy the whole set. So the next book is This Could Be Us. And then the next book, the last book, is The Can't Get Enough. And this is the longest book. I don't want to start buying a lot of books and like on my bookshelf and start getting intimidated and overwhelmed by it. And so my goal is to read these two books during the month of June. There's an author, Abby Jimenez, I think her name is. I'm hearing a lot about her books, but this can become addicting. This can become addicting, and I don't need another addictive habit. I have enough of those, just with my shopping and with my love of luxury and all those things. In my last vlog, I talked about doing a no-buy challenge for the month of June, right? I have a savings goal for this year, and I'm not doing well with that savings goal. I just realized that, I have somewhat of an impulsive habit. Sometimes I just, buy things. I'm influenced. I am very much influenced. Or if an ad comes up of something that I like, I don't even think about it. I just buy it. And I've sort of been paying attention to that, tracking my spending habits over the last couple of months. And it's unnecessary. Fortunately, I'm in a position where I can buy stuff, but that doesn't always mean that I should buy stuff. I think I just want to be more intentional with my spending, with my savings. I have a daughter in college. I have another daughter. She's going into her senior year this year. She's going to college. Right on the heels of that, I have another daughter going to college. And then I have my baby girl who's in the 6th grade. She's going to the 7th grade. I know as my kids are getting older and going to college and, they're getting jobs and all this type of stuff. And I'm really, praying that they'll be independent, responsible people. I still do want to be able to, to help them if they need help, especially as it relates to college and all the things that comes with that. I also just want to be able to, who knows, right now I don't, have a car payment or anything like that, but Betsy, it's not going to last forever, guys. So I know I just need to, prepare for that. I just want to be more intentional about my spending. I cannot just go cold turkey. So I wanted to do this challenge. I tend to do very well with challenges. You guys, I know I've done that alternate day fasting challenge. I've done a walking challenge. I tend to do very well with challenges. If I have a start and an end date, then I can follow that. And so I want to do that for the month of June with my spending. Actually, I have been writing down some notes in my book and on my phone here. Hold on. About like what some of my rules are. I'm not getting crazy with it, but the things that I am going to do will really I think help and really will allow me to save a lot of money in the month of June, and who knows what may happen in the month of July. And I saw this one girl on YouTube said she did like a summer challenge, like a 90-day challenge. I feel like the regimen of this 30-day financial challenge is also going to help me with my regimen around, you know, my weight loss strategies and things like that. I just think it'll help me to be more focused and disciplined, if you will. And so I'm really looking forward to that. Here are the rules of my no spend challenge. I am going to use my credit card like my debit card. So if I make a purchase on a credit card, I will come home that evening and immediately pay that off from my checking account, right? How I do my credit cards is that I pay them off every month, like at the end of the month or whenever the statement balance is due. I pay the entire statement balance, so I never carry any interest or anything like that. But I think it's gonna look and feel a little bit different if I am paying things off from my banking account immediately onto my credit card, because I can see the immediate impact. I thought about doing the cash envelope method, but I don't want to carry cash around like that with me. I lose things and anything can happen. I'm in perimenopause. My brain is scattered all over the place, so I don't trust myself with that. Okay, so I am going to focus on just the essentials. So one essential, for example, is food. Like, you know, we have to eat. My goal is to cook. I don't want to say exclusively, but most days of the month in June. So food is an essential, guys, but eating out is a luxury, right? I have a large family, so when we eat out, that bill is hefty, right? What helps me is that in the summer, my girls go with their dad every other week. So that is going to help me a lot. And the weeks that they are here, I don't have any problem being able to cook. We won't need to go out to eat at all. I'll be able to, you know, eat, to cook every day that they're here, because it's literally just 2 weeks in the month of June. So that shouldn't be a problem at all. And then with Troy and I, you know, cooking a meal for two is very easy. He's very easy. So him and I, we may go out, you know, 1 or 2 times, but I'm really going to focus on not eating out for the month. What else? No restocks of toiletries, beauty products, anything like that. And I did a little bit of preparation, guys, in preparation for this, because I had to get a few things, and I picked up a few things from Walgreens. I don't know if you guys shop at Walgreens, but Walgreens is really good. They have so many deals and coupons there, and so I find the best deals at Walgreens. And so I needed to replace, I use micellar water every day. Like every morning I use micellar water, and I've run out of micellar water. And I know going into this no spend month, I did not want to be out of my micellar water. So I got micellar water. Hold on, let me get my bag to show you guys what I got from Walgreens. Just 1 second. Okay, so from Walgreens, I restocked on my La Roche-Posay. I have said this in previous videos, but this is my absolute favorite micellar water. I've tried so many. This is the most effective one, and so I wanted to have this during the month since I'm not going to be restocking on other things. I also got another, this is just Neutrogena. This is just one of my favorite masks for when I have breakouts, and I'm experiencing some breakouts now because I'm in PMS, and I had run out, and so I just didn't want to be without this because it really does help like rescue my skin when I need it. And so I went ahead and picked this up, and they were having such a good deal on this, so I picked this up. I just got some cocoa butter. This is the Nivea Deep Nourishing Serum. This is the lotion that we have been using nonstop. It's one of the best lotions that I have tried, and they were having a buy one get one 50% off on this, and the girls, you know, we all use this lotion, and so I was able to get 2 of these. Another restock was my Aveeno oil. I just used this. I don't know what I did with the top, but I had run out of this. This is my favorite everyday oil. Now I do have other oils. The Osea Underia oil, I love that. There's another one that I have. that I love as well. But for every day, I wanted to have this, and that's just a part of the experience for me, the shower experience and using my lotions and my body butters and my oil. So I didn't want to go a whole month and just really run through all of the more expensive oils, and this is one of my favorite anyway, so I did replace this oil. And then I bought, guys, I replenished this. I could have bought this in June because this is considered for me health, and anything related to health is acceptable, like, right? I can buy things related to health, but they were having a sale, so I went ahead and got it, guys. This is Eucora. I swear by this. So most of my life I've been prone to UTIs, and then when I started perimenopause, it got so much worse. I was reading up on it, and that something about perimenopause, a symptom of that is more UTIs because of something about the urinary tract. I can't exactly remember what it was, but I started noticing that I was getting them more, and I hate taking antibiotics. I was trying to drink so much water and, you know, the whole cranberry juice stuff. None of that was working. And so I saw a commercial or something that was talking about this Eucora, and I said, you know what, it cannot hurt. And guys, I have not had a UTI since I started using this. This is not sponsored. They don't know who I am from anyone. If you want to call me, you certainly can. So with this, you drink one, you pour the little packet into a 16-ounce glass of water, a bottle of water, and they're like this size. And they only have one flavor for whatever reason. It's pink lemonade. And you're supposed to drink it like after intimacy, like right after. And then otherwise every 3 days. I don't always drink it every 3 days. But if I'm feeling anything weird or whatever, I just drink this and it just resolves immediately. So while I could have gotten this in June, I went ahead and picked this up because I didn't want to be without it. This is one of those critical things for me. So I got that one as well. And then, guys, the last thing that I picked up was, because I'm not going to be getting my nails done, or you guys just saw I went to the salon and got my toenails done or whatever, and so they'll last. I can make those last a month. But I got some nails. I have these nails on now. My daughter put these nails on now. They're just kind of white. They're very short. They were like a stick-on or whatever, and they have lasted, like, it's been really great. It's been almost a week that I've had these on, and they last very well. Adhesive is kind of starting to get a little yucky under my nails, but they haven't fallen off. They haven't broken, and one of the reasons why they haven't broken, guys, is because of the length that I get them. They're from Kiss, and they're called Real Short, RS Real Short. This one is like French. You guys can see that, that's French. And then this one is a really pretty, like, pink color. And I'll do a side screen. So yeah, guys, those are the things that I got in preparation for this no spend challenge. Like I said, I'm really focusing on needs versus wants. And I saw this really great article. It says, if you're trying to figure out whether an expense counts as a need, ask yourself a few questions. One, is it necessary for survival? Right? Great question. Would your health or safety suffer without it? Which is why this would have been okay on the June challenge, because I feel like my health would suffer without it. Can you wait to purchase it? Can you wait to purchase it? So whatever it is, I'm going to ask myself, can I wait to purchase it? Would you use your emergency fund to cover it if you didn't have cash? When I saw that question, it made things very black and white for me. Almost immediately, I understood the assignment. Because I would not do that. It would have to be something urgent and necessary for me to go into my emergency fund to buy it. And then the last question was, what would happen if you didn't have it? What would happen if you didn't have it? I know that was kind of a little bit long-winded, but those are my rules. And the day that you're seeing this is June 1st. So I am starting today. Please feel free to start, to start this challenge with me, which is why I wanted to do it on June 1st. EJ, my daughter who did the book review with me, this is her birthday month and she is turning 16. So I'm definitely carving out a budgeting for that. Most of her birthday, what I'm doing for her birthday is already paid for. So that's a good thing. I don't have to pay for a lot of that in June, but we are going to have a special occasion for her 16th birthday. We have to be able to live life. Obviously, if some major expenses or major things happen that I have to pay for, I'm obviously going to do that. But guys, I am going to do my best to save as much as possible. Drop down in the comments. Let me know if you've done this. What was your experience like? What was the most difficult part of it? What was some of your outcomes? What are some of your successes? Any points, any tips or whatever that you can share with me, please let me know. You guys know I look at and respond to all my comments. So please let me know, guys. But it's June 1st. We're starting this together. So let's go. All right. All right, guys. So I am out here. It's about 10:30 right now. I'm actually off work tomorrow, and I'm really excited about that because what I am going to do, guys, is I am going to have a night of reading. I may finish this book tonight. I will let you guys know if I finish it tonight, but I am going to get into this book now, read more, and I will catch up with you guys later. All right, bye. Hey y'all. Okay, so it is Saturday morning. It's about 6:30. It is raining. As you guys can see, I am taking EJ to get her hair braided. So she's in the store now just getting some snacks or whatever. I wasn't trying to get out in all this rain. And so yeah, I'm gonna drop her off. And then the lady that braids her hair is like all the way across town or whatever, and she lives close to this farmer's market that I have been wanting to go to for a while. And so they open like 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever. So my plan was to try to go to the farmer's market, but it's pouring down rain right now. But hopefully by the time I get over there and ready to go, it's not raining. So just kind of wanted to check in with you guys, kind of set the day up. Looks like she's getting ready to come out of the store, so I'll pick the camera up shortly. Bye, guys. So I made it out of the farmer's market, and it was interesting. It wasn't the best one I've gone to. I mean, it's huge. The place is huge, and I didn't walk around. I just really went to the produce area because that's what I'm interested in. I also asked them about, because someone told me they had seafood, and I asked them about blue crabs, but they only had frozen blue crabs, and I want fresh blue crabs. So I'm not sure where else to go in this area. Maybe that I can get blue crabs, because I just really want blue crabs today. I did get the jalapenos there, and I got the garlic, which I'm going to use. I'm going to roast both of those for this marinade, or this. It's not really a marinade. It's like a pickled jalapeno. I know there's an Asian market near my side of town that sells blue crabs, but they're like smaller, and I like to have the like colossal jumbo blue crabs or whatever. But yeah, it was a good experience. I'm glad that I came down here because I have wanted to check this out. But yeah, it just was not like the level of quality that I thought it would be, or really the level of freshness. All right, check it in. I'll see you guys later. Hey y'all. Okay, so I just woke up from the longest nap ever. I needed it. I was so tired, and it's been rainy all day, so that's been really nice. And I'm getting ready to cook blue crab, so I thought I would just film this. I have the crabs right here, and they're in this bag. So they're actually alive. One of my girlfriends was out and about, and I told you guys I was looking for crabs earlier, and I couldn't find any. So I had called my girlfriend, who always knows where to go, and she was out and about running errands, and she said that she would pick some up for me and bring them out to my house. So that was extremely sweet of her. Monica, if you're listening, girl, thank you, friend. Love you so much. Thank you. And so, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cook these. I just steamed them sort of Maryland style. I use this beer right here. It's called Summer Shandy. There it is. Yeah, I think this beer may be seasonal because I really don't see it outside of like the spring, summertime. So it may be seasonal, but I got some. I think I picked these up last year because I don't drink it. I just use it when I am steaming my crabs. Y'all, I done did all of this, and I haven't even been recording. So what I put in here was some beer. I put some this spicy chicken broth in there. I put some Old Bay. I put some garlic powder in there. I put a little bit of onion powder in there. And then I also put some of this Zatarain's shrimp and crab boil. And now I'm going to just put a packet of Sazone in here. So I just like to season the mixture. Even though Maryland style blue crabs are, you really put the seasoning on the top. I just found that seasoning the mixture is really good. I'm also going to put some butter in here. Let me grab the butter. So I'm just taking like a half a stick of butter, and I'm just going to drop that in there. So now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and season. They are feisty. Go ahead and season these. And usually as soon as I put the seasoning on them, they like get a little subdued. So and you heavily season for Maryland style, you heavily season with the Old Bay or strong. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some garlic. Never can have too much garlic. I need them to kind of get down a little bit so that I can put more in there. I got that much. I'm going in with seasoning again just to kind of tame them a little bit. Let's see. All right, y'all, I'm going to try to get this. See, they moving now. I got to hurry up and get the lid on there. The last one's in there. Woo, hurry, hurry, before they get out. There we are. All right, y'all, so that was that process. They will steam like 10 or 15 minutes. Not very long. I mean, blue crab meat is just very easy to cook, and it cooks very quickly. So once they like stop moving around or whatever, I'll come back in and I'll just try to kind of flip some of them, bring the bottom ones to the top and things like that. But yeah, that's all we need, and that is going to be delicious. Let me show you one other thing. So I bought this little pan right here, if you guys can see that. This is so neat. The last time, well, one of the last times, probably the last time I was at Goodwill, I saw this pan in there. Let me go ahead and track myself. Okay, I saw this pan in there, guys. I saw 2 of these, and I had never seen this before. Goodwill has the most unique stuff, and I went ahead and picked it up. I paid $7.99 for this, and like I said, I bought 2 of them, and this is going to be really great. I just thought it would be great for my blue crab. I probably need to seal this like I do some of my charcuterie boards. I can seal it. So until I do that, what I'll probably do is put some parchment paper, like line this, because I don't want it to stain. It looks very New England, Cape Cod, Boston, you know, Maryland style crafts. This just gives me that vibe, and of course it's wonderful with my decor outside. All right, check on them and see. Okay, they're steaming good now. Let me get my phone so I can give you a different angle. Okay guys, I'm showing you now with my phone. As you can see, they are still moving a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some more seasoning on. I showed you guys in the last vlog I had the Bath and Body Works order. Well, I took 3 of those candles back. I kept the sweet tea and lemonade. Those are the only ones that I kept, and so I went into the store yesterday. I showed you guys some clips, and I just wanted to kind of show you what I ended up getting instead. So I got this one. It's called Laundry Day. So I got this one before, guys, and it just smells great. It just smells like clean laundry, and I really like that. So it's just good, you know, like on a, you know, a day when you clean or whatever, put it in the kitchen or whatever. It's just nice. So I got that one because I knew I could use this one kind of all year round. I was not impressed with their scents at all, which, you know, I already know that. I stopped really shopping there for a long time, but you know, I thought maybe they may have something else. But anyway, and then I got Book Loft. Let me make sure Book Loft. You guys can see that. And I've gotten this before. I like, you know, Book Loft. It's nice, and you guys know I'm into reading and everything. So I got that one, that vintage books candle from DW Home, and then I got Book Loft. It says crisp bergamot woods and a warm blanket. I don't know though how Bath and Body Works describes their notes. You don't have any idea what's smelling it, because what is a warm blanket? Is that cotton? Is that what it's smelling like? I'm not sure. But anyway, I got Book Loft because I do enjoy that one. The last one that I picked up, guys, was this one. It's called Coastal Paradise. And I like this one. It's nice. Salted citrus, sparkling waves, and coastal breeze. So it's nice. You know, it smells kind of beachy, I guess. Sandy, if you will. But I really got this because I think it goes well with my decor outside. My sort of summer coastal decor on my patio. And so I'm really actually going to put this outside. We're going to finish the patio today. It rained really hard. You guys saw it was raining really hard this morning, so the wind was kind of blowing in on the floor and on some of the carpet. So I have a fan out there now that's just drying the space, but I have a couple more things, just some pillows and a couple decor items I'm going to put out there. So I'll finish that today, and I'll definitely record that. So let me go ahead and check on the crabs, guys, and then I will come right back. All right, guys, so we're making the sides for this. Ivani's cutting up some sausage. I like to use Uncle John's sausage, and there's another brand. This one, I don't know, it may be specific to Florida. I think they have it in Georgia as well, but this one, it's so good. The spicy and hot, it is so good. So we're just gonna sprinkle that all over it, because I'm gonna add the water. Okay, so that's like full of garlic butter. It's this Florida seasoning. I know this is specific to Florida. They sell this in Publix in the they have an area just for like Florida based things. But this is so good. I don't cook like any of my seafood without this, but yeah, it's really good. But this is what I'm using, and now I'm gonna put some water in here, and then I'm gonna put this on the stove to boil, and I'm gonna add my eggs. I don't know if you guys know about the whole eggs in the crab boil. I don't know if that's a southern thing or not. I learned about it like a few years ago, and it's really good. Sometimes I'll just eat like the eggs. I'll cook the eggs and some sausage, and I'll put some seafood seasoning on it, and I'll just eat that. And then right over here, guys, oops, the blue crabs are done. They are steamed, they are seasoned, and they look delicious. So I'm gonna take these out and put them on that crab pan, and I'll show you guys when I do that, but they look really good. Y'all, I'm stressed out right now because I just finished the patio and I was getting ready to record the outro, and I had my DJI on the stand, and I walked right past it. I didn't even see it, and I kicked it. It fell down and my DJI cracked. So and then my light to my phone died, so that's charging. I have one now, but I have to hold it. It's a whole big thing, so I have to run to Best Buy. And now I'm gonna really have to get a replacement. You guys remember I went before, but now I really have to get a replacement. And I'm gonna try to do this outro with my iPhone, because by the time I get back, it'll be too dark to do this, because it's already almost 7 o'clock now. So let me try to do the outro as best I can with the phone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will either start another vlog and catch you guys up on this whole DJI situation on the next vlog, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go, so I'm gonna do this outro, and I'll see you guys. Hope you have a happy, safe, and healthy week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.